Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Alexis Bellino blasted by RHOC fans after unblocking comments. Alexis Bellino made a major change to her Instagram profile, and one can only imagine she has to regret it. John Jansen's fiance's social media move comes as her return to the Real Housewives of Orange County gets rockier by the week. Alexis Bellino returns as a friend for season 18 of RHOC. After not being part of the show for 10 seasons, Alexis returned as a friend for the most recent season. Bravo sniffed out that drama was sure to ensue since she was now dating Shannon Beater's ex, John Jansen. When Shannon and John broke up shortly after her DUI arrest, he wasted no time moving on with the former RHOC cast member. Alexis and John came in hot and went after Shannon immediately. They threatened to release video footage of the night Shannon was arrested unless she repaid a $75,000 loan, a move commonly known as extortion. RHOC fans have been brutal to both Alexis and John on social media, which was not a problem since she had her comments turned off. Alexis Bellino trolled in the comments section by RHOC fans. Following her appearance on WWHL, Alexis made the baffling decision to turn her comments back on in a post about returning to the show. Fans pounced on the opportunity to blast her man, and her bestie, Tamra Judge. The most cringe WWHL ever. You should just turn the comments off again, wrote one fan. I've never known a reality star to be as hated as you and Tamra, and not in like a oh we love to hate them kind of way, just an actual we really can't stand you both and want you gone from the show. It's embarrassing, another shared. Using blackmail as a storyline to get your foot in the door? Very ungodly, pointed out a third. The fact John admits to blackmailing her per a lawyer says it all. I hope you get away from this man. He is truly not a good soul, added a fourth. Alexis has, unsurprisingly, turned comments back off. It wasn't just fans who took aim at Alexis and John recently. On the latest episode of RHOC, it was Emily Simpson's turn. As Emily and Heather Dubrow fought over a dress, Alexis bizarrely tried to make Emily's understandable insecurities all about her. You're not involved in this, you're a friend, Emily screamed at Alexis on her way out, referring to her status on RHOC. Shut the up. New Real Housewives of Orange County episodes air Thursday nights on Bravo. Alexis Bellino, the former star of the Real Housewives of Orange County, RHOC, recently made headlines after unblocking comments on her social media accounts, sparking a wave of backlash from fans. Known for her time on the hit Bravo series, Alexis has never been a stranger to public scrutiny, but this time things took an unexpected turn. After keeping her comment sections closed for months, she finally opened the floodgates, only to be met with a surge of criticism that highlighted unresolved tensions from her RHOC days. The calm before the storm. For a long time, Alexis had kept her social media comments locked down, a decision many speculated was due to the negative reactions she often faced while on the show. Known for her conservative values, glamorous lifestyle, and tumultuous marriage to Jim Bellino, she was a lightning rod for controversy during her seasons on RHOC. From her clashes with co-stars like Tamra Judge and Gretchen Rossi to her constant need to prove herself in the OC's elite circles, Alexis' time on the show was filled with drama and divisiveness. After leaving RHOC, Alexis seemed to turn a new leaf. She remarried, found a renewed sense of self, and appeared more content than ever on social media. Her followers saw a woman who had moved past the drama and was living her best life. But despite this new chapter, it was clear that the scars from her time on reality TV hadn't fully healed. Locking comments may have been a way to maintain her peace and keep the haters at bay. However, unblocking them meant she was opening herself up to old wounds, and it didn't take long for RHOC fans to pounce. The onslaught begins. The moment Alexis unblocked her comments, the criticisms came in fast and furious. Fans, many of whom had been waiting for the opportunity to voice their thoughts directly, didn't hold back. One of the most frequent points of contention revolved around her ex-husband Jim Bellino, a controversial figure in his own right. Jim had previously filed lawsuits against RHOC cast members and the Bravo network, accusing them of defamation. Fans, still sour over Jim's legal battles with their beloved reality stars, didn't hesitate to remind Alexis of her past with him. Still supporting Jim after all the lawsuits? "You guys were the worst thing about the show," one commenter blasted. "You were always pretending to be something you're not. We haven't forgotten how fake you were on RHOC." Another user wrote, clearly referencing Alexis' tendency to flaunt her wealth and religious values during her time on the show. Some fans even took aim at her new marriage, questioning her sincerity in relationships and accusing her of using her platform for clout rather than genuine connection. Is this marriage going to last, or are we going to get another divorce storyline? A particularly brutal comment read, referencing her split from Jim. The fame trap. While Alexis has been trying to move on from her RHOC persona, her time on the show still defines how many fans perceive her. She is far from the only housewife to face intense scrutiny after leaving the franchise, but her decision to re-engage with the public through unblocking comments seemed to trigger a collective memory of that Alexis Bellino that RHOC viewers love to hate. Despite her attempts to focus on her new life, posting about her family, fitness journey, and travel adventures, fans kept pulling her back into the whirlwind of Orange County drama. Comments about her appearance, her parenting, and even her entrepreneurial endeavors resurfaced, with some accusing her of being superficial and out of touch. "All you care about is looking rich and skinny. It's sad to see someone who's never changed," one commenter said. This reaction is part of a broader phenomenon that often follows reality stars once they leave the limelight. Alexis is caught in the fame trap, a space where, no matter how much she tries to evolve, fans continue to see her as the character she played on the show. For many, Alexis will always be the Botox-loving, Bible-quoting Jesus Barbie who clashed with the likes of Tamra and Heather Dubrow, and unblocking her comments seemed like an invitation to remind her of that past. A divided response. Not all of the comments were negative though. Some of Alexis' followers were quick to offer their support, recognizing that her decision to unblock comments was a brave move. These fans urged her to ignore the trolls and continue living her life unapologetically. "You've grown so much since RHOC, don't let the negativity get to you. Keep shining, Alexis," one supporter wrote. Others noted that the backlash was a reflection of how difficult it is for reality stars to separate their on-screen personas from their real lives. "People forget that you were playing a role on TV. It's sad that they can't see how far you've come," another fan pointed out. Still, even amid the support, the harsh critiques dominated the conversation, raising questions about whether Alexis made the right decision to open herself up again. Alexis' response. Though Alexis has not issued a direct response to the barrage of comments, she has made subtle gestures indicating that she's aware of the backlash. A few days after unblocking her comments, she posted a cryptic Instagram story with a quote that read, "The only people who have a problem with your boundaries are the ones who benefited from you having none." This message seemed to hint that while Alexis was willing to engage with her followers again, she wasn't going to tolerate disrespect or negativity. It also suggested that she was setting new boundaries with her social media presence, something that might have been long overdue. The reality star paradox. Alexis' experience after unblocking her comments is a reminder of the paradox that reality stars often face. On one hand, their fame and success are built on public engagement. The more fans talk about them, the more they stay relevant. On the other hand, this engagement can come at a personal cost, especially when it turns negative. For Alexis, re-engaging with fans may have been an attempt to reconnect, but it also opened the door to criticism that she likely hoped was behind her. Whether Alexis will continue to keep her comments open or decide to block them again remains to be seen. What's clear, however, is that her time on RHOC still looms large in the minds of fans, and escaping that shadow will be no easy feat.